Every Thursday, my community gets a weekly digest. Everything that happened that week, members' wins, what's coming up. It takes me about 4 minutes. And I want to be clear about that because 4 minutes of writing would be pretty impressive. This is 4 minutes total. I don't write it. There's a project inside Circle that reads my community, figures out what actually mattered, and builds the whole email. I'm going to show you how to set it up. It takes less than 10 minutes, and then you never stare at a blank Thursday again. Let me explain what we're actually doing here first, because if you've never built a project in Circle, this is the part that makes it click. A project is an assistant you set up once for one specific job. Three things go into it: instructions, which tell it what its job is. Think of it as everything you'd say to a new hire on their first day: what you want, how you want it, what you never want. Files, which are the knowledge it works from. That's the how, the actual method. And it can see your community, your real posts, your real members, what's actually happening in there. So it's not making things up, it's reading. Instructions plus knowledge plus your community. Set it up once and it works every week after that. And here's the important part: you're not building any of this, it's already built. You just have to load it in. One more thing before we start. We're setting this digest up as an email broadcast. And there's one reason for that: timing. Not everybody reads email Thursday mornings. Yours might be a Sunday night crowd or a Tuesday lunchtime crowd. So that's built right into the prompt. When you run this, it looks at when your people are actually active in your community and it tells you the best time to send. Your real members deciding your send time instead of a default somebody else picked. Okay, friends, let's build it. First thing you do before anything else is build yourself a template. I'm here in the marketing area. On my sidebar, marketing and then broadcasts. From there, I created an email and then I saved it as a template. Once I've created this template, I'm actually able to leverage it when I'm creating my broadcast. Okay, that's the first step. Step two is jump into your project space. I'm going to navigate to my sidebar again, hover over projects and open it. From in here, I'm going to choose new project. I will name it Weekly Digest Writer and give it the description that's listed as well. Jumping into my Weekly Digest Writer that I already have set up, you can see I have my title and my description here. Next, you're going to load your instructions. Just copy and paste the instructions provided at the resource link. Choose this little pencil icon here and paste them in. This is giving the project the details of what's expected to create your digest. Last but certainly not least are files. At the resource link, you'll find both an email writing playbook and a weekly digest playbook. Load both those text files in by hitting plus, searching for that file on your computer and loading it. You'll also see I have a third file, which is my community blueprint. My community blueprint is a huge exercise that I've worked through that puts together the tone, who my members are, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, what the transformation is that they're trying to achieve inside my community. I'm really setting up this project to speak to my members. Once I have all of that information loaded inside my project, I'm ready to write my digest. Now, there are a couple ways that you can prompt this, and we've provided some at that resource link as well. But we're going to jump in with this one. Here's my prompt. Create this week's weekly digest. Begin by reviewing the playbook, both the email and the digest one, and my blueprint. Then go through everything that happened in the community this week and build the broadcast using template weekly digest from the email hub. The opening, what happened, and what came out. Wins were celebrating what's coming up and one thing for people to do. Write it in the voice the blueprint describes and the style the email writing playbook sets. Tell me the best time to send it on Thursday based on when members are actually most active in the community. Now, I want to flag just one more time. I am aware that there is a built in weekly digest feature inside of the Circle community. I, however, like to choose the time that I actually send my digest out. I do like to send mine on Thursdays. I just like to send it a little earlier in the day. I'm going to put my full prompt in and then I'm going to put it to work. And just like that, it's populated my full weekly digest. You'll see here, there's a greeting from me. It's pulled in really high engaging threads from the week. It also listed out every event I have coming up, including popping a link right there at the bottom for an event I have live the same day this will go out. One bonus tip is if you have a template in place and you forgot to add that to the prompt, you can actually go back in and tell it to update the email to said template. I've done it a couple times and it's like magic. That's the whole thing. And here's what I want you to notice about what just happened. I didn't write a digest. I didn't sit there trying to remember what happened this week. I didn't stare at a blank email wondering what to lead with. It read my community, made real decisions about what mattered, and built the email. That's what a good project does. It's not a chatbot you have to babysit through 15 rounds of edits. It already knows how the job is done because somebody wrote that down for it. Now, here's one item that I absolutely love about this feature. As an admin, I'm able to share the projects that I build with other members on my team. From my team, my community manager can hop into the project that I built and create a digest just as quickly. Now, my community manager is unable to see my chats and vice versa, but this gives them the structure and guardrails they need to get an admin task off their plate in no time, allowing them to get back to the things that really matter inside my community, which is connecting with members. The Weekly Digest Builder is one part of our Circle AI toolkit. Projects for things you're already doing inside your community every week, just done faster and done better. And we keep adding to it. There's a whole crew of them alongside it for the bigger job. If you want to get access to today's demonstration of the project files, how to do it, the instructions, all of it, you can find it at the resource link below. And if you want to dive into the whole crew, that's available too. Otherwise, go build this one. It'll take you no time. I can't wait to see how it works for you.